we go. All right. We are back. Had a few technical issues. I don't know if the camera failed or the USB port or whatever. I had to completely yank the camera I normally use for the side camera to reset it up. I don't know where that water came from. That's from me spitting as I was yelling at the electronics. I don't know. But we are back. We're working on the HG Garibaldi tonight, giving away an MG SWORD Impulse. Hope everyone is having a great evening. Hopefully better than the last, 15 minutes I had trying to resolve that issue. I'm going to jump into chat, say hello and all that good stuff, and then get back to the building. Before I jump into the chat, though, a couple quick things. Let's see. It's not on the screen because of a technical issue. We can go with this one, I guess. I'll just turn off that side cam view. There we go. We do have the inventory reduction sale still ongoing. INV RED30 for 30% off select items. Some of the items in that collection will be coming out of it probably this coming week, so it might be your last chance for some of those. What else do I need to say? Super chats, super thanks are on, and any revenue from that does go into backup giveaway prizes. I think we are all out of backup giveaway prizes so far this week, so got to replenish that at some point. I'm going to jump in the chat, say hello, and then get to building and try to relax a little bit. What's up, Matthew Mahoney, Wolfpack, Dylan Dull, Bird Soup, Ferdinand, Donald Clark, Mechhead Studios, Merrick Entity, Kilo Delta, Blasphemy Builds, Go Zero, Anthony Sermoshi, Zach. Ready to giveaway live stream. Is this a certain way to enter in the running? So Zach, periodically throughout the stream, we're going to ask for a number in a given range and an answer to a question, and then we sometime after that call time and then draw a number. So keep an eye out for that in a little bit. And thank you for the sub, Zach. What's up, Lego Yoda, Lord Kronos, Primal Geek, good evening from Central Arkansas, nice. Rob Sadler, Hunter Thomas, Rob Rosencrans, Greg Thomas, Death, Studio AU, I'm gonna kick you, what's up, Paul Medalla, Thomas Dietrich, what's up, let's see, Small, Digital Baka, SJ Leon Hart, MZ, I don't miss anybody here, Adam Champo, what's up, I see you guys all wondering if it happened. We're not there yet. It's probably coming soon though. So when it does happen, when we're heading off to the hospital, if it happens to be on a stream night, we'll definitely post some stuff so you guys will know. So Kai Romanos, Sound Agent Army, Robert Salo, Catbug Warrior, FTL Drive, Jason S. Dolfo, Tyler Silvers, Hargo Wong, Doug Rossi, Amanda Raider. Didn't think a place I could order from would have a live stream. This is kind of cool. I'm glad you like it. Paul, my first time here. Well, welcome. Gregory, what's up? Nick, how are you today? I'm doing okay. Frost, what's up? Tyler Silvers, Danny Tacos, Dragon Squall Z, Izanagai Okami, Giving Sort of Impulse A, Hobby Barbados, Adam Pfeiffer, Massive Tag is really good giveaway tonight. Oh my gosh, Bible Backlog. It's a Phoenix Soldier. Camp, what's up? Cake and Walnuts, Artie, Dolfo. That sales insane. I hate that you had to do it though. Me too, but it's better to do that than the alternatives, I think. Nick and Daniel, what's up? Sardov X, hey Nick, I hope it's going well. I'm also working on the Garibaldi. Nice. John Colin, what's up? Thank you guys again for a couple of kits. I appreciate you guys very much. No problem, thank you. Leo Ma, what's up? Dome, Long Su, Micah Daniel. Hope everything goes well with the new Panel Joy. Me too. Almost here. Danger Navi, what's up? Maverick, Nomad, Red Mono Eye. Had to see building the Garibaldi. Finally, that's my favorite Witch Mercury kit. Cool. Kits I got from Mecha Warehouse the other day. I've gone straight in my pile of shame. One day I'll tackle my backlog and get some stuff built. I know that feeling. I think that's everybody. I'm going to get into the building now, but how's everybody doing? How's your weekend so far? What are you guys working on? All that good stuff. Hey guys, are you selling Cosmos LEDs? A friend bought the Air LED set and it's sick. I just bought the PG Red Mini LED. I'm excited for it. Thanks for the sub. I'm going to kick you. We don't have a connection with Cosmos at the moment, so if we do, it won't be any time in the immediate future. Of course, our order arrived safe and sound yesterday. HE Calibar, 2-inch Mercury displays, the gun bits, and W water slide decals for the YF-19. I'm playing Elden Ring, working on 6-build Elfrith. You guys decided who was getting bumped up to take Dylan's spot? It's a good question. So, we're in an interesting situation in the warehouse right now, with yesterday being Dylan's last day. We've got 2 people in the warehouse currently. Alex, who started only a few weeks ago, and he's currently our only full-timer in the warehouse. And then Chad, who's been with us for a while now, but he's part-time. He is like a full-time weekend plus kind of gig and does a few days for us in the warehouse. So he's got the seniority in terms of time being around, but where he's part-time, I can't really bump him up to lead things necessarily because he's not in every day, if that makes sense. So where was I? I think that's it. 825 times 2, let's see, 3. So the hope is that Alex might be in a position as he gets familiar with the base position to take on some of those responsibilities. But everything obviously depends. He's only been around a few weeks, so I don't want to put too much pressure on him too fast. I want him to get good at the packing stuff first before he worry too much about any sort of leadership stuff. Kind of hard to lead if you don't know how to do the stuff everybody else has to do. So that's kind of the game plan for the moment. We'll see what happens. I'll probably be essentially in the warehouse, leaving the warehouse more often in the short term anyway. Jumping from last mystery box, cool. Backlog not consistent with Alonza. G-Strike Freedom, Kilo Park Optus Prime, working nothing, just dropped $450 on a pair of new eyeglasses. Man, that's painful. I know that pain being a glasses wearer myself. Sometimes it's kind of nice to have new glasses, but the price, not as nice. Kind of workspace, working heavy arms, Calibarn. Fighting stuff, I'm not sure if it's stuff I'm sick or it's allergies. Allergies have been bad lately, I feel like. Knows what this tune is. Okay, so assuming it's still the same one. It is Thunder Mountain from Miracle of Sound. Joe Peacock, thank you for the super chat. Any employees enjoy coming to stream or Discord? They kind of like to go home and enjoy their time. I think a good number of our employees have at least lurking kind of interaction on the Discord. I don't know that they're all super active posters. And I don't want to out any of them in case they want the anonymity on the Discord. And I know they have been known to come hang out and check out the stream from time to time. But I also wouldn't blame them if they wanted to separate from that every once in a while. MG just at the moment. Howdy from Phoenix. Nice. Plan for the future is tough when things are currently hectic. I'm constantly training my next replacement. People keep quitting and they get moved to take that spot. Yeah, it's Patrick is super active. Patrick is. For what it's worth, he gets to kind of do it as part of his job, so to speak. So he's at his computer all day, not like packing orders and that kind of stuff. And it's the details, just one kit that's being given away, or it could be multiple winners. We're giving away one kit. Sometimes we have a backup prize queued up, so if that first prize gets won on an early draw in the stream, we'll give away another prize. The backup prize pool has been depleted though, so hoping to be able to rebuild that maybe for next week. First kit bash this week. We enter for the giveaway. So Joe, periodically throughout the stream, we're going to ask everybody for a number in a range and an answer to a question. And then we'll call time and then draw a number in that range. And if your number is the one called, you win. If we got any ties, we usually flip a coin or use some other random method to determine which one of them is the winner. But yeah, like Dolpho was, I think Dolpho was saying, it is hard to. I mean, we don't have like any sort of real serious turnover problems. I feel like the last month or two with Brent and Dylan leaving around the same time is kind of hard because they're both are heavy hitters in the warehouse, but you know, it is what it is, and it's hard to know how much you need because at times it feels like we need 3 more people, and then other times we're all looking at each other wondering what to do. You know, good to you guys all looking forward to. I'm looking forward to the Origin Gym. Works better, Razor or Display Siren. I haven't used the Display one, Hargo, but I like the Razor for the Forbidden Full Mechanics. So should hopefully ship soon. Brett left. Wait, did I miss that? You probably did. Thanks for the sub, Stefan Olsen. It was relatively sudden. It was less than 2 weeks notice, actually. I think he got an opportunity he couldn't pass up, so I don't blame him for getting a position that, you know, pays better or whatever it was. Got one of the September mystery boxes go. Usually it's around the middle of the month, so probably in like a week or so. All right, so there's the chest on this one. Hey, fell asleep, but I'm building the MG up and dreaming of the RG one. All right. Okay, so right arm is next. What's interesting, the arms are, well, completely separate builds for this kit. 16, 18, 21, and 22. Razor is better, I say, because the display has a tendency to scratch plastic from the edges, but Razor's round off to not do this. Makes sense. I mean, gun primers, like that kind of tool, that specific tool is the main thing they do. Whereas Display has a much broader catalog with a larger variety of things that they do, so kind of makes sense. I think the Razor's more expensive too, if I remember correctly. 16, 18. This is probably my favorite gunpla so far. I love the kit. Nice. Razor broke, so sad. That's a bummer. Did something specific happen? Did you like drop it or do something you shouldn't have to it, or that's a bummer though. 21 and 22. What do you use for files to flush off those nubs? So I'm a big fan of the Gun Primer Razor. I've been using it since October last year as my main go-to for nub cleanup and the like. And it works pretty darn good. I dropped my razor on top of the other razor and it made a hard glass sound. It scared me so bad. Looking forward to putting together the 30 minute I just ordered from y'all. Nice. Seen a lot more broken God hand nippers in Display. I've heard of that too. I think the God hand are slightly sharper, and the hardening process, I think, leaves it more prone to breakage. That said, I've built, I've done 160 something streams using my God hand nippers pretty much exclusively, plus everything I did on Twitch before I was doing the YouTube. So I've done a decent amount of building with my God hands. We're doing straight builds and not paint the razor is great. I think they have more God Hands in rotation too. That could be true. They've been around for longer. I don't have the numbers in front of me of what sells better when they're both in stock. Should drop 3 bands on a PG Strike Freedom. I haven't built one myself, but it's a PG. PGs have been hard to get, so if it's something you think you'll build, if anyone's built it here, who's in the chat. Anticipating my travel kit, got into my office, can't get my hands on the SWORD Impulse. Broken 3 God Hands with 2 were my own fault. Ouch. Suspect most of the ultimate God Hand breaks are due to user error. I wouldn't be surprised. For the most part, if you take care of them and treat them right and use them for the right things, because I've definitely cut things I shouldn't with my God Hands too. Things that are generally recommended to not cut, and I haven't had an issue. I don't think I'd be totally sad if they broke. You know, like I've put so many kits on them that I've definitely gotten my money's worth out of them. It's probably, I don't know, less than $1 a kit. So Mr. Gunpla, I built the RX-78 3.0 last week. It was a huge learning opportunity. 3.0 is pretty cool. Go, yeah, I'll be back here in like 20 minutes. Hopefully the drive won't be until then. It'll probably be, the first one will probably be before then. The question is whether we have a winner on the first attempt or not. But we shall see. I guess when RGF will go on sale. So as far as Arrival, I think they're technically a September release, so we probably will see them in like October. Hopefully. We plan on putting up the pre-orders under this new pre-order system that we announced yesterday. Probably next week, I think. We're gradually catching up on all the Bandai stuff now that we've got the new policies in place, and we've gained some confidence in our distributors' ability to distribute Bandai product again. So I built my RG God Gun. It's a net decent build. So not every kit because I'm always trying new things. Never stop. Never stopping. The mega size was very tempting yesterday. I wonder if the early birds for the mega size have sold out yet. They might have. I think we have a second batch, at least, available, but not sure on the timing of that one. Your friends, I forgot it was Saturday because I've been one piecing all day. What's up, Andrew? One left is what the site says. There you go. I built the Hexagear, but I really want to try. How different are they to HG Gunpla? I haven't built one myself, although I kind of want to. I'm tempted to do one of the Governors as like a palette cleanser after this kit. Mix it up a little bit. We did put up a video this week. I think Dylan talked about all the details on Hexagear stuff. Like, would I be able to send your kit to giveaway on a stream? I'm going to Tokyo in November. I want to bring back something cool. Absolutely. I would be open to that. Don't feel obligated to, but that's pretty cool. Maybe a Harrow popcorn bucket. Ooh. Bring RG God because I'm trying to get into a hurry to buy a big new kit when my backlog is more plastic than my kids' pile of toys. Not trying. You for calling that sale is kill me. Might have to see if I can do it about getting one. I miss a dry. Not yet. We'll probably be doing it momentarily for the first draw. Hey Nick, so you're saying that it's okay if we send you kits for the giveaways? Yeah, ideally let me know that something's on the way if you're going to send me something for that. Just so I can keep an eye out for it and make sure it doesn't get lost or, I don't know, claimed by somebody in the warehouse when they see a package come in. But yeah, absolutely. Used to have people would buy stuff off the website for giveaway donations as well for a while there. Nothing cut and paste exclusive would be cool giveaways, definitely. Just entering diapers with the kits, there you go. Definitely gonna be needing diapers soon. We're getting close. I think I picked up diapers a few weeks back and it helped make everything real. We visited the hospital this week, did a little tour to see what's new and different since when we were there for the last one. Prepping myself to be exhausted. I want to build Zoids. I have an HMM Genosaurus next time I to build this. I did one at stream like a year ago. It was a while ago. It took a while. I had a Blade Liger. Long do the inventory reduction sales last? The inventory reduction sale is going to last until we don't need it to run anymore, basically. But we are gradually removing things and adjusting the collection. So there were a lot of things in there when we launched it that are no longer in there. We've probably removed close to 100 items from the sale at this point. I think we added one big batch of additions, but we don't expect to add much more to the sale. And we'll probably do our next big removal of items and cull the list down a little bit this coming week. There's definitely some stuff on there that's getting back down to what I would consider a normal inventory level, given our current, like most recent sales history and stuff. How does that glass file work? It's basically just like any other file, but it's got little holes in the glass that do the work, so it doesn't tend to scuff up surfaces too bad. It's harder to like dig into a part than it is to get the nubs and stuff off of it. But it's a nasty looking kit. I have some gripes with its anatomy though. So I build live stream would be a nice change every once in a while. It would be for a long while though, because at least like the Blade Liger, that was a solid 4 months of stream. There's a lot of parts, a lot of complexity. It's a really cool kit, but I was very ready to be done by the end of it. I think I've got a... What do I have? I got one of those Zoid in the backlog. Darkhorn, I think. I didn't really watch much of the show. But that one looks cool. I kind of want to paint it though, but that seems like it'll be a lot of work. I had my first kid 1.5 years ago. I blew my mind just how much I don't mind being tired and worn out. It's amazing, but Gundam Time is going to suffer for a bit. We are not the same person then, because I do mind being tired. I feel like I've been way too tired the last month or two, and that's before the baby arrives. It's a CC11P Bandai, which the MG Red Dragon had held out. Sold out 2 weeks before I had the money. Dope. But the Liger Zero couldn't work on Lightning Sykes. Or pick up a little glue if you don't have any. Caught me off guard. A smaller kit like Shadow Fox, something else. Along those lines, might be a quicker build if you think of doing the stream. Speaking of a build stream, do you also do kit bashing or hand painting streams? So we just do the build stream. Painting, is, especially the airbrushing, is hard to do on stream because the noise issues, and I don't have a good setup to stream from to do it. Kit bashing I've done on stream before. Darkhorn's a cool looking kit, but definitely complex and exhausting to build. Yeah, I feel like from the looks of it, it's more than the Blade Blagger, but I could be wrong. I'm choosing between getting the Epion Sturm or the MG Ka. Okay, so we're gonna do this first draw here in a moment. Let me figure out the number range. And the question. All right, so we're gonna put in the chat a number from 1 to 1500, and have you built a Zoid is the question. 1 to 1500, have you built a Zoid? Remember, 1 number per person. Do not delete or change your number. We only ship to US addresses. You must be present to win, and your answer to the question and the number have to be in the same comment for it to be a valid entry. 1 to 1500, have you built a Zoid before? Okay, B5 and C19. Those are awesome. Actually, just got the Liger Zero Empire version for you guys. Cool, thank you, Tim. All right, C19. So don't worry if someone takes your number. If 2 people have the same number, we flip the Mecha Warehouse challenge coin to determine who the winner is. If we've got more than 2 people with the same number, then we will randomly deconflict using like virtual die or some other method, depending on how much of a tiebreaker we need. Okay, C19. Flick him on fire. Forgot I built Star Years in 80. Kid, which are technically Zoids also. I've never heard of them. Never really super into Zoids though. I think I saw a few episodes on TV when I was a kid, but I didn't really watch it through. You listen to the Bled, sick metal band from around 2005-ish? No, I don't think I have. Dad did for me for Christmas when I was younger. Funny enough, interesting. Just join what's going on now. We're doing the giveaway. It's a number from 1 to 1500. And answering the question, have you built a Zoid? Remember, I see at least a couple that have just a number. If you don't have an answer with the number, it is not a valid entry. So I feel real bad for you when your number gets called and I can't give you the prize. So I want to make sure you've got both in the same comment. So this goes on. Shadow Fox my backlog, need to get them soon. Remember, so it's back when they were wind up. It was a while back. Excuse me. If you ever use unconventional tools, I found myself using a magic eraser and toothbrush in a lot of my builds. Toothbrush makes a lot of sense. I definitely use a toothbrush when I'm cleaning parts prior to painting them, because it makes sense. You know, water plus essentially a brushing motion. It's a good, inexpensive tool. Who doesn't have a old toothbrush around these days? When I do panel lining on unpainted kits, I use an eraser, which theoretically is unconventional, although I think it's not uncommon, so maybe it is conventional at this point. I don't think what else I might have used that's not conventional, but I think otherwise it's mostly relatively normal stuff that I use. Using Q-tips for stickers, that's pretty common. Use a male lid for water slides, that's true. Forgot about that. And even better yet, I think I used the KFC tray to do huge water slides for my argument deck when I did that for the video. I don't know if anyone noticed. Alright, I'm going to call time. And let's draw a number. Okay, number is 878. Write that one down. I'll have to wait till the chat loads everything in there. No winners. Okay. Yeah, with the overheat killing the armor, so you had to blow it off, and rear armor would suck. Okay, so no winners 878, so we'll do another draw in a little bit. Okay, B7 and 8. So Cheeto Bandito, sorry. That's up by 6. I guess 872. And that guy's in tech subscription, 10% discount not available for pre-orders. Correct, but all newly listed pre-orders are now automatically 10% off under the new system that we implemented starting yesterday. So older pre-orders, unfortunately, don't have that apply. But as we list, new pre-orders are automatically going to be 10% off. Pre-order, with the old pre-order join the new system. We're not planning on moving them all over because it's going to be a whole lot of work to do it. And a lot of those will just sell out or come in, some of them fairly soon because they've been up for a little while. We have more Calibarn kits coming. I think the no, they're not in stock. Those sold out the day they. I think we do have more coming. I'd expect in the next few weeks, probably. It just depends on which things ship when. The early birds count as pre-orders. We're not treating them under the new pre-order system because by definition, the way we do early birds is that they're ready to ship now. So they're essentially shortcutting the whole deposit phase. So if we were to take a deposit on it, we'd essentially be asking for that deposit like immediately because the item's about to ship, and that's when we plan on asking for the deposits. We can no longer bundle pre-orders, right? Correct, Dolpho. Not at time of order, but when you get the notification to pay for the balance, i.e. they're on their way in, or if you paid full price and wanted to, you could contact us to combine any that are on their way in at the same time or add in-stock items to that pre-order. So it helps save us from tracking these pre-orders that have like 100 things on them and have items stuck here in our warehouse for an extended period of time waiting for that one item to show up. And you should still be able to get, save on shipping if several pre-orders are going to arrive around the same time, or throw that kit or kits that you've been waiting on, wanting that we have in stock, onto your order by contacting support. We're going to see how it all goes, and then I'm sure we'll be making adjustments over the next few weeks or months as we start seeing scenarios we didn't think of, but be getting some MGSD Barbatos. We will be. Not sure when, but we plan on picking some up. Oh, shit, I'm late. Didn't get my notification. That's a bummer. But welcome, you made it anyway, so that's good. Excited for Motoroid Voltron. Really cool. Voltron's pretty cool. And since we were just talking about pre-orders, anybody that is curious, there is a link down at the bottom of the page now with all the details on the new pre-order system, or you can watch the weekly update this week for an explanation of the whole system. And I got my oldest son to sleep, now to build. Nice. Oh man, that reminds me of what to deal with. Getting a baby to sleep. That stinks. Need more snap builds before those. I might still go to paint the scratch builds or Finny. We need to grab 2. One display as Voltron, one display as the Lions. That's cool. Zoid, Turtle, Blaster, Crab, and Snake. What's your favorite kit you've built so far? There's a lot of kits that I really enjoy. I think the MG Heavy Arms, both variants were great. I think one of the ones I enjoyed the most recently was probably the HG Dahmer 35 I built. Mostly for the painting process in that one. George, you having another kid? Congratulations. Yep, our third. Girl this time. She's due in, I don't know, about 2 weeks, I think, is when her due date is. So one of these days there might be a stream I miss. I'll definitely, if she arrives on a Saturday, maybe even on a Friday. I guess if I'm still at the hospital, you expect there'll be no stream. If I'm home, we might miss a stream anyway, depending on the timing. Just due to catching up on sleep and dealing with new baby stuff. Thanks to the individual mention. The Mega size still I missed it, but thank to you. I got the last one. Nice. Nick and chat, what are your opinions on panel lighting pieces while they're attached to the runner? I personally don't. It depends on the piece, whether it matters or not, I think, or whether there's any pros or cons to it. What a PG Mark II this morning, I had to figure out what to build. There will be an increased demand for Armored Core kits, probably. I think we've seen a lot of interest in Armored Core stuff. Mega size one day and try to customize a bit. I'm not sure if I would want the Unicorn or RX-78. Turtle Zoid, the cannon shoots the sprinkler missile, that's cool. So most of the day gaming. You should get Mega size grams for like 76 to, thanks to a coupon I had stored for store I went. Nice. It's a good price. B2, 4, and A10. Did you play the new Armored Core? I don't play much in the way of games these days. I haven't played any of the Armored Core games. Definitely not the newest one. All the buzz about it has me interested, but I basically go on short, like, gaming binges for the most part. Most recently, I took down memory lane. Decided to introduce my oldest to StarCraft last weekend, which was very interesting. What's up, Mark? I'm working on the HG Darbalde A10. So it was fun trying to get a 9-year-old up to speed on how to play. He's got the basics down. Resource management and time management and all that stuff is a struggle for a 9-year-old, which is, I think, part of the reason why I wanted to show him Brood War StarCraft 2. Technically, StarCraft the classic. We haven't moved on to Brood War yet. I figured I'd show him the ropes with the classic version. It's pretty cool that you can download it for free. I've never played StarCraft 2 actually. I probably should at some point, but StarCraft 6, I wish I had a tabletop game, that'd be cool. Models would be cool too. So I ordered pizza and got free wings because they like me. I gotta wait. Yeah, both are free, right. Probably switch to Brood War soon, maybe. I don't know, we'll see. You see the cartoon visuals you can get for StarCraft, they're so cute. I saw that. I thought about buying it as the cool way to show a kid, but then realized I had to pay for it, and I was like, yeah, just go with the free, because he might not want to play it that long, and graphics aren't that bad. I mean, it's not like they're still kind of cartoony in the grand scheme of things. almost decided to try loading up a ladder game or something today, but realized I needed to pay for the remaster to do that. Some serious nostalgia though. I played so much StarCraft back in like my middle school, high school days. Got a dip. Thank you so much for doing the stream and also for the giveaway. Take care. See you later. Thank you for coming and hanging out. What was your first RTS? I think it was probably Warcraft 2. I think that was like middle school. Computer lab, I think, was where I first caught wind of that. Like this big, like, after-school computer club or whatever they called it, and you had these big matches. But I definitely played a lot of like Command & Conquer, Red Alert, StarCraft. There were some others too, but those were the main ones that jump out at me. Did you build a regular model like airplanes, tanks, or ships? I have. I didn't paint them or get super fancy with them, but I did one or two back in the day. Played a lot of Warcraft 2, StarCraft 1 was little. I love this Warcraft 1 and 2 remake. And there's Warcraft 2 BattleNet Edition. We're playing that a bunch. And yeah, Red Alert 2, Warcraft 3 was fun. Template for my tag is taken from StarCraft, cool. Good first Command & Conquer, Song 3, and Camp Command. I played some original CNC. There is a series with Tim Curry going to space. You prefer to weather. The main weathering I've done so far has been sponge chipping. That's the main weathering technique I've used. Done a little bit with washes. I'd like to get into powders and filtering and all that kind of stuff. Tried the Tempest Rising demo today. It brings back the CNC memories. Fighters when I was a kid, cool. I think I built like an aircraft carrier and maybe a plane. Couldn't tell you which plane it was I built. Okay. Okay, a 4 or 5. Tiberian Sun was cool. Success with F-14 Tomcats, thanks to Top Gun. First model's the Enterprise and Klingon Warbird. That's cool. I feel like I've seen a lot of Enterprises and other what's the faction called in Star Trek? A lot of those in IPMS shows and stuff, but I don't feel like a lot of the other faction ships show up super frequently at shows. First was an SR-71, built it while in the hospital as a kid. It's a decent way to pass time. I feel like any sort of plane model, though, you need cement and stuff. I can't imagine them letting you have cement in the hospital. But maybe those were different times. Speaking of plane kits, a 144 B-52 Buffy, the forehead slayer for my RG kits. I'm going to do this next draw in a moment here. Shriners, there's literally a model airplane including holding gratis skin on my body. It's hard to get to as a cute 6-year-old. Oh, interesting. And thank God for Shriners. My youngest, I guess he's only my youngest for another few weeks. But my youngest ended up at Shriners a few years back, burning his hands. And they do amazing work. We've done is it two or three charity streams for them now, raising a bunch of money. A lot of car models when I was young. Wouldn't mind going back and doing another with my improved skill set from doing Gunpla. I kind of wouldn't mind doing a plane or tank or something at some point. Of course, I have so much other stuff to build right now. Versus 100 Hungry Wing Zero Custom Special Operation. Brisket is one of those snap together Malibu NASCAR models from the early 90s. Interesting. I sense a good question for the next draw coming out of this. Working on 2 World War II tanks and 172 scale F-35. Nice. First Gunpla was the HD Full Armor Thunderbolt. Close to have my backlog is non-Gunpla kits. Interesting. Are a lot of them other mecha or related kind of kits, or are they tanks and planes and traditional models? Building any Warhammer models, or you built any already? So I was into Warhammer 40k back in the day when I was in high school. It's been a while since I've built any, but I kind of want to build and do some painting and stuff, but it might be a while before I get to it. Okay, where are we at? Okay, second draw of the night. Let's see if we can give this kit away. Let's do a number from 1 to 800 and answer the question, what was your first model kit ever? It doesn't have to be Gunpla, first model kit of any type. Number 1, number per person, do not delete or change your number. We only ship to US addresses. You must be present to win, and your answer to the question and the number have to be in the same comment for it to be a valid entry. 1 to 800. and first model kit you ever built. I just have to convince you to do 40K painting for the charity stream this year. Then, oh man, I don't think anyone wants to watch that. I was not very good when I did it. I have a lot of learning to do to get good at that stuff. Tried to build a model kit. USS Massachusetts was 8. It went poorly. Okay, 25 and 27. Contrast paints are very beginner friendly. Yeah, but see, I feel like I want to paint the paint, not paint to have an army to play with. So I want to, if I'm going to paint, I want to learn all the techniques I was afraid to try when I was younger. What is your favorite franchise to build? I mean, I guess probably Gundam, just because I built so much more of it. If I enjoyed something else more, I'd probably build it more. That was a question. What was your first model kit? SDK, which I forget what that is. Star Trek phaser tricorder communicator set 40 years ago. Interesting. What's up, Josh? Okay, so 1, 2. You built the MG EX strike. I haven't. I'm not really interested in it. I'm not really. I haven't watched Zoid. The strike isn't really super exciting to me, design-wise, and the premium price tag to me doesn't worth it because I'm not into it. If I was, I'd probably splurge on it, but one-time patch and evil things, and there was Octave ability type and full armor. Thunderbolt last to see the session version, but pre-order's already closed. Build is amazing, it's really solid feeling. Mech. I've heard it's a decent kit. Like I said, if I was into the design, I might, but it's at a price point where if I'm not interested in it, I'm not gonna get one. I don't really care to this on backpack concept that the strike has. What's your favorite Gundam series to watch? Read? I haven't read any of it. As far as watching, I don't know. I when people ask me my favorites, usually I answer Gundam Wing for the nostalgia factor, 8th MS Team for the great realness. Been a big fan of what I've seen from Witch Mercury so far, though. I really need to get that finished at some point. Which episode have you made it to? I've only watched the first season, so it's the first, what, 12 episodes? The grip I have is the gold that looks like the cheap injection gold that Bandai uses on gold kits. Yeah, injection gold isn't as cool as the plated stuff, at least when the plated stuff is done well. Okay, I'm gonna call time here. Fair grade to build. I personally with the MGs. It takes me longer to build. Save me some money. I enjoy kind of the gamut so far. I've only painted HGs so far, but MGs are I guess if I had to pick one, it'd be MG. Trying to figure out how to do it. Masses. Want to fill me building sections to try and wait to live it if I can get some more subs. Okay, I'm missing the first part of that. Love the strike me building mine for your YouTube channel very soon. Which for Mercury's overrated. Alright, so 1 to 800, 495. Let's see if we have a winner. 495. Massive attack, give me a heart attack here that I read the wrong thing. No winners, okay. We'll do another attempt in a little bit. Good sound when none is found, right? I enjoy painting minus the cleanup. The sanding I absolutely hate doing when building. I don't mind sanding. The sanding stuff, what gets me at the sanding is more the when you prime and then realize you missed a spot. You need to go back and fix it. That process frustrates me. Especially if it takes more than one cycle. If I catch the few mistakes and I fix them, that's fine, but if I gotta fix and prime and fix and prime and fix and prime, that gets annoying. You mind putting the number range in the chat for the next pick? Sometimes people do for me. Is there a reason why you need it in the chat versus hearing it? All Gundam series, but C seems to have some of the coolest mobile suit designs. I can agree with that. There's definitely some cool designs out of Seed. I think I'm going to try to catch up on some more series when the baby arrives, because I have a feeling I will be spending some time in front of the TV with the baby. So I think Double O is supposed to be going on Gundam Info soon, if it isn't already. Time for dinner, maybe I'll get luckier next time. Good luck everyone, see you later, Mr. Quite Okay. This is the stream. Is there any winner? No winner yet, be it. The lowest Gundam channel. Set the child early with the war crimes, exactly. Gundam 00 and the build series already out. We got released on Gundam Info's YouTube channel. G Gundam's on there? I did not realize. I guess I'll be catching up on a lot of stuff. Gundam is not in the channel. Oh. For the Metaverse series of Gundams, watch Origin Gundam. And Kukuru's Stones Island. It's been fun jumping back and forth from the more recent animation to the oldest. What's Gundam I? Am I missing something, or is that a nomenclature? Just IBO build series and 00. I know IBO's on there. Okay, and I started watching that a little while back. Kind of stalled out a little bit. I'm rewatching The Expanse recently. I think we're gonna pause on that though. I think Kate doesn't think she'll be able to handle it when the baby arrives. Info's rotating the Gundam shows, so it'll be there again. Hopefully that'd be cool. I want to see it, but I don't really want to pay for it. Blah blah blah. I think you are behind the stream a little bit. That one. Why is a compilation of Gundam? This is 114. It's on Hulu. Weird that it's only there. Oh, like the first Gundam movie? Guess it's the Roman numeral 1. Shinobuenko, Shino Buneko. Yeah, I think you're also behind on the stream. Tongue-tied ending a set neck brace for when you watch S2 of IPO. Keep that in mind. Are we drawn again? We will be in a little bit, but there's no range open right now. Hence why a couple people who are posting numbers and answers are probably behind on the stream. Just the sub. The dub is on Gundam Info. The dub is on Hulu. Oh, interesting. So Christopher Birch. It might be one I gotta watch myself now with the baby because Kate's not a fan of the subs. I have a feeling we'll be watching most stuff together since one of us should probably be sleeping if that's the case or whatever. I'm glad you sent an email notification list, notifications, Discord, and YouTube don't work for me. Oh, interesting. I only send out the email notification occasionally. I figured I'd mention it since I wanted to let everybody know about the early birds since they went on after the email went out yesterday. It's usually every Saturday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, so you can always set your own reminder, calendar, whatever. Just be prepared. There's a chance that sometime over the next 1 to 4 weeks that I might suddenly not be here for a week with the arrival of the baby. And if it's Gundam 1 to 3 movies, IBO and Hathaway. Kukuru's Dawn's Island was super good though. Animation was like a Studio Ghibli movie or something. Can you pin the time on Discord later? Yeah, I probably can do that. Feel free to send me a DM actually, and I'll definitely remember. It's usually 8:30 p.m. Eastern every Saturday. Only occasionally do we miss. Your boy's getting excited for the new arrival? I think so, especially my youngest. My oldest probably has at least a little bit of memory of when my other son arrived. Congratulations. Congrats, sir. Thank you, Maverick. The Hathaway movie is basically a 007 film without a good conclusion. Interesting. This is the third, fourth child, like third. Let's go. It's gonna be our first girls, so that's exciting. A 22 and 23. Congrats, your sir. Thank you. Except for the next movie, it should have more gunfighting than the first one did. This gun apparently has the white gloves here. 22. That was 23. Sorry, and then here's 22. What was your first kit? My first Gundam Gunpla kit, I think, was the ARC 78 Revive HG C191, I think. We'll soon be hailing the first princess of the Aquarius Empire, may it be everlasting. I feel so unready now, girl. Got the boy thing down. There's all the new things with having a girl. I don't know what to expect. It should be fun. I'll enjoy it, I think. You know, it's a 3-part movie series, but they didn't stick the landing on the end. Not good enough. Enough of a suspense to pull you into the next. It's funny they named Gundam series after famous ladies. Gundam Anne Hathaway, and I think which in Japanese is called Gundam Hepburn. Sui no Maji. What's up, Elliot? Girls are tough, not gonna lie. Two decades. Your first question to her boyfriend would be, "Have you watched Gundam Wing?" I have a 4-year-old daughter, and she's awesome, but soon to be a handful. But my uncle has it worse. He had 3 daughters, and they're a year to a year and a half apart. Yeah, ouch. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what to expect. Yeah, girl does a ton of fun. I wanted each, but my youngest is a girl. She had me wrapped around her finger the second I saw her. I definitely believe that. I'm simultaneously looking forward to and not looking forward to the whole process. I mean, sure there'll be ups and downs. Not looking forward to lack of sleep. Hey, what's up, Tom? Two girls are a whole different roller coaster ride than boys, but enjoy the time you spend with her, definitely. Present, you're 99% there. That's the hard part. The only thing I can tell you is that it doesn't matter at all what you think parenting will be. You'll figure it out immediately at the time you need to. Taking a long break from Gunpla. Gotcha. I feel like if it wasn't for the streams, I wouldn't be building much these days. I haven't been doing much off the streams lately. I've just been too busy. Yeah, what was that? Sounds like somebody just like building up a bunk bed or something. Sickening. The first fight was in the city at the headhunters firing at crowds. It still doesn't hold the candle to people in high PO fights. Oh, referring to Hathaway maybe. My daughter just hit the teenage years, but she likes a lot of the same things I do. Super anime like I am. We have a lot to talk about. It's a blast. That's cool. Currently working on a Hasegawa A6E intruder plane, doing major reconstruction work on the cockpit. That's cool. That clean butts for big girls different than boys. Yeah, that's something I've heard. All right. All right. Now for the left arm, C 17, 18, 21, 22. Okay, 17, 18, 21, 22. So the 3-runner build's kind of refreshing after some of these more complex builds. But shoulder pads are insane. The 80s are over robot. And the plot work on the Trisha plane is much easier. Interesting. Lost kids during the first marriage. Thank goodness the second one didn't want them. Or toys for me. Thanks for doing this. I'm exhausted. Kids and could bring us to build. It's great to watch you build. No problem. Glad you get some enjoyment from it. Like being able to bring kind of a community of people together that are interested in building, get some good conversation going, and all that good stuff. Get some direct feedback and interaction with our customers and stuff, and see what's going on and what they're interested in. So many undergates in the RG God. Makes me wish they would undergate on MG and HG more often. They're great except for a couple spots on the God Gundam. It's like, no kids, I would have so many toys, but I want kids. And the boys laugh and laugh when you pick them up by their feet. They think it's the best thing in the world. Girls, not so much. You gotta be quick, keep them dry. These are nephews to spoil, corrupt, and send them back to their parents. Flip side, have a baby girl, minus 13, I'm in all new types of builds. She and I build Pokemon and Mecha Girls. That's cool. One thing we do not like to have boys. One thing was do not like to have boys at all. Daughter fell off the couch and I was alone. Mom was at home and I was freaking out because she wanted to sleep. I called my firefighter friend with head injuries. Hopeful I am to try and win the Impulse. Been trying to find one for a while. We still have them in stock, so if you don't win, you can probably grab one. You find it harder to build while reading and talking. I'm terrible at multitasking. I do okay at it. I'm definitely better at it than I used to be. It definitely impacts my build speed though. I think I'd get a lot more done if I wasn't chatting and stuff. But I think I'm pretty good at multitasking. Fred almost gave me her MG SWORD Impulse, crossing fingers. Everything I heard about kids makes them sound terrifying. The idea of parenthood has always been huge. Do not want for me. I think as the kid, my girl is being picked up by the feet. It probably does. It's like some kids like being tickled, some don't, etc. My youngest right now loves being upside down and doing little somersaults and stuff. Kids are great until they can talk. My kids never shut up. But the multitasking thing, I think I've been pretty good at for a while. I think it's a huge asset for being a business owner. Realizing, doing the whole StarCraft thing with my son, that a lot of the skill set of playing a game like that well is very much similar in that you're trying to manage different things that are all over the map there, and if you leave one be too long, it can completely disrupt everything. So if you send you a good build at that, is a kit you built? I haven't built one myself. It's one of the best things I've ever done. Right, never shut up. 3M, mom, dad, are you up? Chicken was required when building. It should be a GBWC entry requirement. People over the chops to raise kids for sure. So I think I'm one of those people. 5 kids, 1 girl, 4 boys. Daughter was a lot of drama. Boys fight, but back to being best friends 5 seconds later. Just being able to watch all the Gundam once in your life. Then you can multitask and watch it all over again while building. Fall asleep at 10. I'm not looking forward to the whole kid not sleeping through the night thing, and hopefully it's not too bad. I remember with my oldest, lots of trouble getting him to go down. Good at multitasking if you're able to watch and Gundam show subs. That's a pretty good indicator there. Just picture you taking your daughter to the warehouse and have a Lion King moment. Everything he touches is my backlog. Do need to get MG SWORD just out of the car. Okay. So for all the first time parent advice, I didn't realize you already had children. I'm new here. No worries. Not before. I have one is 9, one is 4. Pretty soon to be 10 and 5. Okay, third draw. Let's see, what's the range? That's second place by club build contest. Used only 6 colors. Wait, where do you guys employ from? Do you have remote opportunities? We're in New Hampshire. We don't have any remote opportunities. We do have a warehouse position listed. We aren't actually filling that position right now, but we probably will be needing to later in the year. So we are collecting resumes for that. And we might be opening other positions though. Nothing remote, most likely. Okay. Actually, I'll answer this one real quick before I throw up the range here. So what inspired you to start Mecha Warehouse? It was really more of an effort to get away from what I was doing at the time, which was engineering consulting, and wanting to do something different. And I thought, you know, how hard could this be? Stupid, simple business selling model kits online. I was actually trying to sell other stuff first and ended up kind of transitioning into the model kits. I was super wrong on that, by the way. I feel like selling model kits online is like twice as complicated as most other retail, is what I'm learning. Got to pack stuff remotely in Mecha Warehouse. Exactly. A lot of stuff's hard to do remotely. It takes extra level of effort to make remote work for a lot of positions of what we do. Okay, so number range. Let's do this. 1 to 400. And do you have kids? Out of curiosity, 1 to 400. Do you have kids? Remember, 1 number per person. Do not delete or change your number. We only ship to U.S. addresses. You must be present to win. And your answer to the question in the comment have to be answer the question and the number in the same comment for a valid entry. 1 to 400. Do you have kids? Yeah, so I'm finding out that I feel like everything we do, like Gunpla, is actually more challenging than a lot of other industries. We've been in talks with an ERP provider, ERP standing for Enterprise Resource Planning or something like that. It's a family or category of software tools that businesses will use for everything from ordering and inventory and accounting and all that kind of stuff. And our discussions with them have us, scratching our heads, because a lot of what we need seems more complicated than a lot of the standard stuff. Okay, B6. That system work, I know it well. Yeah, there seems to be multiple ERPs out there. We're currently in talks with one place, trying to figure out if it makes sense. What was the question? Do you have kids, Nomad? That's the question. re-ups. Tons of my company use Microsoft AX and SAP. Yeah, I think we might end up having to look at multiple options. The one we're looking at, I mean, I think any of those systems tend to be expensive. But they're not really easy to switch. I'm sure it's a nightmare reality, but I think having a couple of business super cool. I mean, it's cool and it's fun, but there's a lot of challenges. Just I think so, like in a lot of other industries or a lot of other retail environments, like I don't know, take Walmart for example. They get something in stock, they sell it, and then they order more if they need more, right? They just cycle through, and a lot of the stuff they sell is just readily available most of the time. There might be a lead time on it, but they can probably place orders whenever and just order what they need. We have to order in most instances based on what is available, and we have a lot of products that are not in stock at any given time, and that's one of, I think, the biggest challenges. It's different for us compared to most other retail businesses, and it makes some of that ordering harder to automate and therefore take more time and energy than it could, we'll say. So the reason why it's so hard to get certain supplies here in the US from overseas, I see all the amazing third-party option parts and paints, but near impossible to get them here. A lot of the companies don't have English websites. They're not easy to find or communicate with. Sometimes the importing itself can be difficult, and the lead times and all that stuff can be fairly long, making it difficult to keep things in stock if you can get it. Make a list of functions that you need from ERP and use that to find one that's most suitable. Yeah, I mean, that's basically, we kind of know what we need. We're looking at what they do, and like the one that we're looking at, I think they theoretically can do anything we need, but we likely have to pay for some sort of customization or implementation. So we'll see what happens. So overseas suppliers are just focused in the Asian market, not focused in the US. Yeah, they're not really looking to sell over here, which means that we have to kind of go find them. Purchasing can be difficult if vendors have issues, aren't reliable with product. They deal with that in my line of work. Wizard music, by the way. So I use Pretzel.rocks. The current song is called Twisted Mind. It's a bunch of names for the artist. LOIC, Farouk Gundam, Terrence Williams Langlois. Somebody's company takes Walmart orders. Yep, they can throw a wrench in our schedule anytime by sending in a massive order. Most companies do pipeline order ordering programs apparently now. Yeah, so like they basically just order what they want when they want it, because most of the things they order probably stay in stock most of the time. Okay, John, that could be defined as a dream job is much less glamorous than it appears. Probably. It's probably true. I feel like it'd be easy to put together a meme of like what people think I do, and it would, be hanging around building all the time and all that kind of stuff. And what I really do is the packing and troubleshooting problems and dealing with vendors that don't want to play ball and trying to coordinate cash flow stuff and deal with lenders and marketing and managing staff and all the stuff that's less fun. should I build? RG or HG next, guys? Which ones are your choices? Never heard of it. A band. Colony Drop. They're gonna be metal. From Seattle. Are you joking, Joe? Because we were talking about making a band called that. Great job, Nick. Thanks. Doesn't always feel that way, but I guess a lot of people don't necessarily feel like they're winning all the time. Most of the options, it would be a bit tedious. They're real and awesome. Saw them last week open for YLB in Tacoma. Interesting. We were literally joking, like, I don't know, a month or two about a Gundam themed metal band where all the band members dressed as various iterations of Char. I think Colony Drop was one of the proposed names. Have you ever done any scribing? I haven't done much. I tried like years and years ago, and then haven't really attempted again since. It didn't go super well then. Started watching the scribing seminar video from our AnyMech event the other day, so I might attempt it again. Okay, B7 and 8. This is my first stream. Looks a bit odd with all the additional equipment. I like talking about the B2. I'm excited for the new Seed movie. I haven't seen any Seed, so not very. Cool, chat is so active. How much other streams have more viewers and maybe half the chat activity? Interesting. We've got a good community here. I want to watch videos. So far, so good. Oh, shoot, I need to call time. I've gone a little too long on that one. I caught up with what I was doing. I want to build a wing version death clock band with the Meteor kits as the band members. And a boy band named Operation Meteor. That'd be pretty funny. Okay. 1 to 400 was the range. 213. I don't think I see any. I'll let you guys confirm. One more attempt in a few minutes. Okay, B7 and 8. I'm off. Good luck all. Good night. See you later, Matthew. I wouldn't know what the 9 and 10 are for. Oh, the backpack. Backpack pieces look like arms. Oh, they basically are. Interesting. The range was smaller. I was focusing on AC6. I wasn't paying too much attention. Yeah, usually the range changes every time we draw. If we draw multiple times, it will shrink each time. And thus the odds of somebody winning increase as the stream goes on. But we do, of course, sometimes have winners on the first draw. It really depends on the night and everybody's luck. Beat the fans, the Maniac, the Pan Minions. So, Small bandit side. Anime convention called Suzaku 7. That wasn't bad. All members are supposed to be pilots. Interesting. Viewers goes up when the draw starts. Seems to. It's a pretty common trend. I think it's the activity from the comments, honestly. The YouTube uses things like chat activity to determine how good the stream is and decide how to show people. Same thing with the viewer count. The first time we cracked 100 viewers, I think we went up to like 1,000 viewers briefly, because we had some mojo going and decided to show it to a lot of people, and then we had a lot of people who had no idea what we were doing show up. It was quite chaotic. Be careful putting the beam saber fed parts in the handles or the arm units in the backpack. The pegs break easily and are hard to put in. Interesting. I'll try to keep that in mind when I get there. What was the number? 213, I believe. What's up, Mad Mike? We're doing a heavy custom Zaku that's done up with icon dwarven styling. Interesting. I should my drive all day and I loved it. The shoulder shields are sick and the beetle looking horn is so smooth. Yeah, it's pretty cool looking design so far. A lot of these witch designs are pretty cool, honestly. How's the inventory clearance going? Pretty well. The first day we ran it, whether that Thursday was our largest day ever by about 30%. So that was kind of nuts. Took us a while to catch up. We're now basically, I consider us basically caught up. I hoped that yesterday we would be shipping Friday orders on Friday. We didn't quite get there with all the pre-orders that had come in, but there's only a few Thursday orders left. So I suspect we'll be in good shape this week, barring some sort of, unexpected something. And it's kind of slowed down to a more normal rate. Got a 30-minute missions kit to do my part. Well, I appreciate it. A lot of good stuff on that sale. A lot of good opportunities there. Okay, so I'm going to do these last couple of shoulder parts, last 3 shoulder parts probably, and we should do one final draw for the night here. The biggest kit you wish you got but missed out on. That'd probably be the Dendrobium, which is reprinting soon, so I think that's my last Grail kit for the moment. I got things to buy, I hear you. Complete set of the Flayhout Mecha line of paints, ready to attempt some airbrushing. Nice. Dying, waiting for Bandai to announce more G-Witch full mechanics. Yeah, it'd be cool if they did. Okay, so number, I need a question. Got pizza, nice. I don't know the drone, but it's in my backlog. That's cool. Last time I saw it was back in the attic days. I only had like 1 or 2. We'll be getting a lot more this time, I think. Okay. What toppings? Okay, I need a question, so let's go with this. So last draw of the night, let's do a number from 1 to 135. And favorite pizza toppings. Question, will you join the WBC this year? I will not. I've got too much going on with the baby coming, I think. Okay, 1 to 135, favorite pizza toppings. Remember, 1 number per person. Do not delete or change your number. We only ship to U.S. addresses. You must be present to win and your answer to the question. And the number has to be in the same comment for it to be a valid entry. 1 to 135, favorite pizza toppings. Okay, 1 and 3. And then A10. You still need the 2023 coins left? I do, Kai. You can always send me a DM on the Discord if you want one. I can get you set up. Maybe we have some 2022 coins left too. Okay, I did drone when it was originally released. Well, at least the chance to grab them again is coming around. Quantity is so low in the reprint though. I mean, I don't know that it's gonna be that. I mean, I guess it's gonna be low anytime that they make something that's relatively low, and with that price point, they're not gonna risk way overproducing. But it's also probably not going to be a tiny number either. Yes, man, when you're getting more of the Disbay A2 mats. I'm not sure. We just placed a Disbay order. I don't remember if that one was on there or not. If it's on there, probably about a month or so. If it's not, then it probably wouldn't be till maybe 2 to 3 months out, maybe. depending on how long it takes to get the next order in. Don't know about the price point. I mean, then he was young. It's young too. Got a good amount. But was on P Bandai. Should put the Droby on P Bandai though. I mean, I'm glad they didn't because I'm pretty sure we'll get them in and they'll all sell out. I'd like to be able to have them in the store. But what I mean is, like, those really hot items, they go super fast until they don't. And a kit that's, you know, like PGs, for example, you don't want 100 extra PGs in the warehouse. Necessarily, you only want enough. Just want no bell, retail if you Bandai or anything. Waiting for the display scribing tips to come in. Alright, how often do you order PGs? Whenever we can. What Canadian resales like in 4 units when they reprint? That's interesting. I haven't seen any indication that we're not going to get what we asked for. So I don't know if that's because that seller decided not to order as many. But I guess we'll find out. What else I started building last November and then got distracted from me to finish building her. Alright. That shoulder done. You get into the mega size reprints. We just put up the early birds for our first batch. I think they sold out tonight during the stream. We do have a second batch through another distributor that should be probably shipping pretty soon too. Don't know about like the last few PGs. There wasn't that many that came in, but so a lot of that comes down to, I think, stores getting anxious about the way things are selling now. And not wanting to be caught with too many, because, you know, I'll buy 1,000 PGs if I know they're going to all sell fast, but I don't want to do that if I don't think they'll all sell, because it's a lot of money tied up in them because of the price point of the kit. Okay, time is called. We'll do our final draw here. So some of it could be stores backing off or not having the cash available. Okay. Last draw here, 1 to 135. Number 76. With the mega size, it just makes you bigger. Basically, it's pretty simple. It's just large. Oh, I see 2, I think, with 76. How we do that? And Big Papa Effie. All right, so how we do that? Big Papa Effie will flip the coin. You can call heads or tails. Whoever I see call it first. Okay, how we do that calls tails. So if it comes up tails, how we do that wins. If it comes up heads, excuse me, Big Papa Effie wins. Well, you're not one of the two. If I drop the coin, I'll reflip. I'm gonna catch it, flip it on the back of my hand. Okay, ready? And tails it is this time. So congratulations, how we do that. You can send an email to support@mechawarehouse.com with your info, and we'll send out that prize this week, hopefully. Garden will time to go buy it on sale. It turns the camera like an ad. Mecha Warehouse. There you go. It's the best I could determine. It seems silly. 2 inches bigger than the PG, but be cheaper. Just got me thinking. Yeah, it's fairly simple. I built one on stream a while back. It was a solid kit, fairly simple, but it's a fun kit. Nick Eric Hulk on priority panel line guides that contain the line cut inside the strip. Now imagine they did that with patches or the details, and that'd be pretty cool. So congrats, how I do that, and thank you everyone for coming and hanging out tonight. Game plan is to be back here next Saturday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, continuing on this kit, giving away something else. You know, assuming the baby doesn't have other plans for next week. Don't forget, we do have inventory reduction in red 30 going on right now, 30% off. That collection will change soon, so might be your last chance to grab some of that stuff. I think that's it. So thank you for watching. See you next time.